Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to some more door kickers. So in this we're going to be kicking off with mission 4 here. This, as you can see from the preview, it looks fairly simplistic, but judging from the name, kicking the door. Once we load in, we're going to see that we have the first mission where there is a door to be breached. Now, what this means is we're not going to quite be able to just plan everything ahead of time in order to gain this advantage, but what we can do is resume gameplay, and we can have a character come up to right here, and then right click on the door, and we could either just kick the door in, we could throw a flashbang, which would cause them to like breach the door with a toss there, plant breaching charges on the door to then time that to a go code to have them blow the door open, or use a spy camera. And the spy camera gives us the opportunity to look around in the room, check out what's going on. We see, these three guys clustered up here and another guy hiding in the corner there. So we can get a flashbang ready, toss it to right there, and then have the other guy come in and just immediately do that. Let's try how this goes. It's not too bad, a little rough, mostly due to the controls. We're actually going to restart this one, as I don't really intend to run it this way. And we'll instead we're going to have him cross, we're going to have him pull to right here. He's going to be our flashbang thrower into right there. And we'll also tie that to A. And then we'll have him hold on A, push up to here. That's not going to work. A will be the flashbang. This will need to be B. And then we'll have our flashbang thrower. After he does this, we can have him come out on B. That's side to A. And then doesn't seem to want to let me run him through the door after that point. A little weird. Well, I'll tell you what. I know this will get the mission done, but it's just not terribly good technique. Let's try this. Can we... Just delete out his actions entirely for right now. Alright, we're going to come up to here. And then on Alpha, you're going to chuck a flashbang into this room. Then, there we go. We'll have him just come up, sort of about there, push in. Alright, we'll just have to worry about manually timing B here.
Good job.
There we go. We got a little stepping on each other's toes there with the entry into the room itself. But other than that, it went pretty well. Nobody took really any incoming fire. Each got 2 kills. Him with 2 shots and him with 3. Since our accuracy was 100%, that would mean it took 2 shots to take one of those guys down. All right. Very cool. Backing up here shows that we have unlocked squad level 4. It's given us this cool little preview of what exactly an assaulter can do for you. Namely, what it's going to mean to have a guy wandering through with something a little bit more powerful than just a handgun. I like that the confirmation button is awesome. And clicking on that is going to take us back out to here. Now we can check out the roster. We see we've got our 2 police officer 3 guys here. We can then swap them over to the assaulter class. Now, this is also where I say it becomes easier since we've got the default point man set up with other stuff. We can also toggle everybody off and then back on to the default class, and they will immediately gain its gear. Now, for the most part, the assaulter is just better from what I've seen than the point man is. The only real reason to keep around point men becomes their breaching skills. So, like, we'll swap him to that, and then, yeah, he's still going to have everything. Oop, didn't mean to do that. He's still going to have everything available as an option. Maybe there is no advantage to being a point man. The ability to have, like, only use a pistol, not really the coolest thing in the world. MP5s, MPX, UMP45s, M4 carbine, G36, cool. So, reminisce for just a second. I've never used an MP5 before. We had the M4 when I was in Iraq. That was pretty common. The model that I also had when doing CQB was a fully automatic version of it, which I've then never really seen used in the majority of the military. Like, the infantry did not carry that, but we had them. Everything else is just some fancy cool stuff that I've mostly seen from video games, but never had a problem with the M4, the carbine version specifically. They were fine. I didn't use the semi-automatic ever, but it seems like it was a good weapon as well. I know people who did use them. I generally stuck with an M16 once I got into environments where a little bit of a long rifle was an advantage. As you can see, it's got like a built-in halo sight type thing right there. Interesting that, like, some of them have those additional things, but then others don't. I imagine that's just purely for cosmetic purposes. Right now, let's see, the other weapons give, like, better fire rate, better maneuverability. We do have 7 points we could be spending. This just has better stopping power. So that's pretty much like fire rate is lower, maneuverability is lower. Stopping power, accuracy, and reload speed are all fairly high. I'll tell you what, for right now, any of this stuff really, the Assaulter's Vest, yeah, I wouldn't mind grabbing this. It's basically saying that their low threat armor just doesn't include like a sappy plate that actually would stop high caliber bullets. We might wait off for a mission and then just invest in those to ensure some longevity. I like the idea of keeping people alive through the missions. That seems like it would come in definitely handy. None of the stuff seemingly necessary for right now. Like tasers are pretty cheap, stinger grenades are pretty cheap, but those sorts of non-lethal techniques oddly aren't really necessary in this game. So not too concerned about it. We'll go ahead and just leave our guys as the Assaultman class for right now. Since we've just unlocked them, that'll be cool to play with, and we'll find out about that next time. I do like our squad has been leveled up here. We're now the Trigger Happies. Obviously, still a little bit inexperienced, but hey, we're known at the precinct as being more than happy to pop off a few rounds at people. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more, hit the like button, or leave a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.